Hey guys, so MPI moved up yesterday 5+%. What's happening to the stock? Is it good? Is it bad? If you own the stock, where's the stock headed next? What should you do? Should you add some more if you are an investor? Is the stock fundamentally sound? Is something changing in the company? Check this video out.
Please subscribe to Marvin Girma's channel. Smash the bell. Boom!
Hey guys, so it's nice to be back in Manila. Before I begin this vlog, thank you so much to everyone from Dubai who attended our Stock Smarts sessions. It's such an honor to be part of your journey of trading and investing. Now, when I landed in the airport, a few hours after that, MPI started to move up. MPI started to zoom, no? MPI, for those who've been following the story and the narrative of the price movement of MPI, you have to remember this. MPI really isn't a volatile stock. It's not as volatile, say, as MEG, they are almost at the same price point, but the movements of MEG is much more sharper. The push ups and the declines are much faster for MEG. That being said, MPI went as high as 5+% yesterday, all brought about by the news that it would IPO its hospital unit for around 180 plus pesos per share, and the size of the IPO is massive. So for those who want to know more about that IPO, don't worry, I'm gonna make a version of it over the next few days once I get to read the prospectus, once I get to read the details of the stock and what's happening in the company and the entire proceeds of the IPO. I'm gonna update you. Of course, I'm gonna update you on everything that you need to know about it, so you get to make the right decisions when it comes to your investments. So first things first, I'd like to say this. Way before the news happened, please remember this. MPI is a fundamentally sound stock. Okay? And I've been saying this, I've been hammering this, that it's not just a fundamentally sound stock, its earnings over the past years have been steadily growing naman. You don't see maturing earnings over a course of years. You don't also see declining earnings, but you're seeing a company whose earnings have been going up steadily. It's just that it really doesn't have any news, it really doesn't have any catalyst that would cause people to buy at a higher price. That being said, now we do have a catalyst, the catalyst being the IPO of the hospital unit. Please remember, MPI as a holding company is a very defensive company. It's a very defensive stock. And the hospital unit is a much more defensive stock as well. So you have a defensive company which is very much predicated and connected to utilities, which is something that Filipinos will spend on regardless if there's a good economy or a bad economy. So that being said, fundamentally speaking, the stock is very good. It's just moving now based on the news of the IPO. Now, let's look at the technicals. You know me, my style, my narrative all the time is to base everything on what the charts are saying, because at the end of the day, everything you need to know is found on technical analysis. Everything you need to know is found on what the charts are saying. That's why you don't have to guess, you don't have to speculate. Even if you are abroad, it only takes a few seconds, a few minutes for you to analyze the charts, because everything is right there. Now, if you look at the charts, you will see this. Because of the breakout that we had yesterday, the stock pushed higher from the 5.1 peso resistance level. I repeat, because of the breakout that we had yesterday, the stock pushed above the 5.1 resistance level. Now, what should be your narrative? Since it broke out of the 5.1 resistance level, the first thing you need to watch out for is this. The stock must stay above, must hold the 5.1 level. I repeat, the stock must stay above and it must hold the 5.1 level for it to solidify as a support. We need to have evidence that the 5.1 level really is a support range. We need to have evidence that as it breaks out there, because you have to remember, even breakouts, you have to remember that technical analysis is not something that will protect you from mistakes. Mistakes will be there. But what it does though, is it gives you the ability that if it's a wrong trade, you can get out. If it's a wrong trade, it's a wrong move, you have the ability to cut your losses or even sell at a profit as well. That being said, at 5.1, you have to watch out if that will solidify itself as a support. Next, if it solidifies itself as a support, the next place it could possibly go to is it will find the next resistance. If you look at the chart below, the next resistance is 5.4, 5.45 pesos per share. It has to eliminate that if it wants to have a chance to go up to the next level. So the current range, as of this point in time, 5.1 support, resistance is around the 5.4, 5.45 level. Next, if it breaks out from the 5.4, 5.45 level, the next possible narrative, the next possible movement for MPI will bring it to around 5.8 pesos per share. But before that even happens, I'll be updating you every step of the way, because you know this channel is dedicated to educate you, to give you the right information on how you can win and how you can trade the markets with confidence, because that's just basically it. You will win in the market if you know what you're doing. You will win in the market if you know what you're getting into. You will win in the market if your trades are based on technicals and the conviction that technicals gives, and that's what will help you win. That being said, also, what's nice about technicals is this: way before the disclosure, you can look at all of the moving averages. Short, mid, and long-term moving averages are all bullish already, and that's what I'm saying about it. Way before the movement, regardless if there was news or not, moving averages were bullish. Moving averages were telling you to buy already, short, mid, and long-term. A few days before that, you already saw the stock massively go up, massively break out from it. So that could be a trigger already for those who saw the charts earlier, that should have been a buy signal as well. If you look even lower, you will see MACD. MACD is also bullish. At the end of the day, if you see confirmations like that, moving averages telling you to buy, MACD telling you to buy, that's something that you can use to allocate and to add to your position. Or if you have cash, that could be an analysis already that will lead to you buying the stock as well. Another thing that I'd like to point out is this: that the bullish movements that you're seeing there, it got capped by the breakout of 5.1, then the green candle. So if I will analyze the breakout, you have a large green candle piercing over the 5.1 resistance, and now you're trying to check if that resistance will solidify itself to be the new support. But all of the price and momentum oscillators, all of the price and momentum indicators that we're looking at, were already showing that the stock is bullish. So that's how you segment it. You can use the news as a catalyst, but do not buy because of the news. You have to buy because of the technicals. You have to buy based on what the charts are telling you. So what does that mean for investors who bought early on? So congratulations for those who were buying when everyone was scared. Everyone didn't know where MPI was going. 4.3, 4.4, 4.5 support levels. That was a very relatively cheap entry point to come into the stock, as the stock was developing a support around that area, as it wasn't already falling at those levels. So that's just it. This is just a very quick analysis of MPI. To recap everything, number one, the movement is predicated by news. It's basically based on the IPO. Number two, the fundamentals. The fundamentals of MPI is still amazing. It was amazing even prior to this disclosure. It was amazing because the company just keeps on growing, keeps on earning, and it's a massively defensive stock as well. And lastly, the technicals is confirming its bullish move. The stock is bullish, short, mid, and long term. Yesterday, we had a large green candle denoting the breakout, and we went above the 5.1 resistance level. So, what are you gonna do? What's your narrative for the stock? Comment below if you have additional questions about the stock, about the new IPO as well, or if you have any questions about the charting, my analysis, so I can make new videos about it, because the heart and the goal of this is to create as much content that will help you win in the markets. So now I'm in Manila. I will be having Stock Smarts Manila next week naman. It will just be over there in SMX Aura naman, where we're gonna talk about technicals and fundamentals on how you can pick, select, and time the market. Then after that, first week of October, Qatar. Last week of October, Cebu. November, we will be in Singapore. So I guess that's it for now. Just keep on pushing. Never stop. Do not compare yourself to other people. You don't have to be what they're doing. You don't have to be the person who has to earn what people are earning as well. Just focus on your race, focus on your goal, focus on how you can win for yourself. Because the more you compare, you will lose. The more you compare, either may inggit kayo sa mga taong mas magaling, or kung magaling kayo, either you look down on other people. Focus on your own race, because that's what true prosperity is. Because the path to winning is focusing on your goal, focusing on your dreams, and not stopping no matter how hard it is. For those who are employed watching this video, hustle hard at your work. Work hard, work massively, spend a lot of hours building that cash flow. Then whatever extra income that you have, you keep on piling it, you keep on investing it, you keep on putting it in the market because it will grow it. Now, the name of the game still, and I've been saying this in a lot of videos that I've been making, is to create passive, massive sources of multiple streams of income. So your job is one, then you have your business, then you have your investments all together working hard for you, because that's the name of the game. The stock market is amazing, and I believe the stock market is one of the greatest investments in the planet. But don't limit your income to one. Find multiple streams of income, find multiple sources of income, because it will hedge you, it will protect you, and that's what will allow you to be more confident in the markets when whatever happens, good market, bad market, you will still eat it. Good market, bad market, you will still live the life that you want. Investing in the market at the end of the day gives you the ability to do the things that you want when you want it. I've been saying this over and over, do not waste the prime years of your life not investing. But in the same way also, do not waste the prime years of your life hating what you do. You have to live life at the fullest because you only live once. Do something that will make you feel alive. Do something that when you reach your old age, you won't regret what you're doing. So that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo asking you, pushing you to study your stocks well. This is Marvin Germo nudging you that you can win in the market, that you can trade the market, that you can live life at your own terms. So I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.